Hello, everybody. This is Adrena Anzaldua, spiritual healer, somatic spiritual healer, and teacher. And today I am going to talk to you a little bit about how to stay connected to your inner wisdom. And first off, let me talk about what is your inner wisdom? What does that mean? When I think about inner wisdom, I think about that wise voice, that innate voice that we have inside of us, the one that has not been colored by society or other people's expectations. It's going to be the voice that guides us to alignment and that keeps us on our path towards healing. And sometimes it can be really easy for us to kind of step away from that inner wisdom. And so here are 5 simple tips to help you stay connected. So our first one here is nature. So being outside in nature and connecting with it. What I think is really important, and one of the first things that I really want my clients to learn, is how to ground, but then actually how to ground properly, and grounding and utilizing the earth's energy to provide nurturing as well as to bring in some of that balance between all of the energies that's going on. Step 2, quiet the mind. And so meditation, I think it's a really, a bad rap these days, because I think we have this idea that we need to meditate for, an hour or something like that. I would like for you to set a timer. We're talking like 2 to 3 minutes, and just to sit with your thoughts. Stop trying to quiet the mind, because the thoughts want to be thought. They want to be, at least have someone to bring acknowledgement to them. And I'm not saying to go run off into a rabbit hole, but I do think there's something really viable about allowing those thoughts to, in a sense, have the space that they need. Brain dumps are also really helpful here. All right, step 3, rituals as self-care. So I don't know what you think about whenever you hear the word ritual, but I'm not talking about the ritual of where you're putting on some sort of witch hat and there's sage and all of that stuff. Well, that is great. And you're going to see on here that I do talk about spiritual ceremonies to cleanse the spirit. But what I want to talk about is, what about those daily rituals that you have as self-care, taking care of yourself? I always know that I'm doing really well in my life when everything is balanced. So that means the physical part, the spiritual, energetic, emotional. And so understanding that it is all of these small things accumulated that really do help us to feel balanced and aligned in our lives. So number 4, we have an intention. Intention is everything. Without intention, we really are just kind of, I feel like it's like we're just throwing a net in the ocean and we just don't really care about what we bring up, which is totally fine. However, if, for example, you are fishing for something specific, then you want to make sure that you're actually pulling that in. So setting an intention, and maybe it's something simple as, allow me to see, the amount of support that I have in the universe, or happiness, or I love, ease and grace is one of my favorite intentions. And so step 5, so the last step I think is so important, is to reach out for help. To me, a mature individual is someone who can recognize when they need help and then follow up and actually ask for that help and get the support that they need. We are not meant to go through this life alone. We are meant to connect with others. We are meant to have a spiritual connection. We're meant to have a connection to ourselves as well. And sometimes we might need a guide to help us to get to the next space. So whether that is a really good friend, a therapist, a spiritual healer, if the issue is spiritual, come see a spiritual healer. But just know that there is so much support out there, but it is important to ask. And then here we are. So those are the 5 tips to stay connected to your inner wisdom. And I'm Adrena Anzaldua, and my goal is always to offer pragmatic spiritual tools. There's so much woo-woo and esoteric jargon out there, and it's beautiful. However, I really want to take all of that and make it something digestible and accessible for, for most people. Thank you so much for coming to my corner of the internet. I really do truly appreciate it. And if you like what you are seeing and would like some more material like this, please make sure that you are following, liking, and subscribing. Thank you all. Thank you.